healthy subscribers, welcome to another episode with me. Yeah, welcome back. So today we'll be talking about keto diet. Do you know keto diet is also used in treating children with epilepsy? So it's not only for weight loss. So a lot of people that want to undergo some kind of weight loss, we give them this advice: go on keto diet, go on keto diet. What exactly is keto diet? So let's break it down. So when you hear keto diet, it just means a diet that contains low carbohydrates, moderate protein, a lot of fat, like high quantity of fat. And why is it that way? This is because, of course, everyone knows that carbohydrates feed the body, cells of the body, with the energy that is needed. Like when it is broken down, it's broken down into glucose, and this glucose is what is used for the need of energy. So let's take, in this instance, you consume little carbohydrates. That means you have little glucose for the body to make use of. And so when the body had exhausted that little glucose that it has, then what does it do? It switches over to the fat, because you have a quantity of fat in your body. It starts to break down fat into a tiny molecules that can be consumed as energy, and these tiny molecules is what we know as ketones, and that is where the name originated, ketogenic diet. Hope you know now what ketogenic diet is. Who are those people that make use of keto diet? Remember, keto diet is not for everybody. Like, even it is not prescribed for you to make use of. Please and please check with your health providers before you go on keto diet. A lot of people go on diets that affect their body at the long run. So let's go on. Number one, keto diet are meant for those people that have stubborn weight to gain, in the sense that they gain weight, any small thing, they have a lot of weight, like there is a need to break it down so it does not affect the circulation of their blood and affect their heart at the long run. So these are these people that the doctor might recommend a ketogenic diet for. Now you know. And that's why some people think it is actually used for weight loss. Yes, for weight loss in people that have problems with weight gains. Another people that ketogenic diet is usually recommended for are people with type 2 diabetes, in the sense that it helps to regulate the quantity of glucose that is flowing through the bloodstream, and in this sense it helps to stabilize the insulin. The insulin is one that takes in the glucose into the bloodstream. So in this sense, ketogenic diet helps to reduce the number of free-flowing glucose in the bloodstream. So of course it is recommended for people with type 2 diabetes. And then another set of people that ketogenic diet is usually recommended to are those people with PCOS, which is known as polycystic ovary syndrome. And this kind of syndrome is as a result of hormonal imbalance, and recommended for women like this so as to help stabilize their hormone production. And it also helps in stabilizing the hormone production, stabilizing insulin production, which is also needed for the production of hormones. Ketogenic diet is also recommended to people that have a kind of mental fog, have difficulty in concentrating, they have difficulty with brain activity. So ketogenic diet is also recommended to this group of people to enhance their brain functionality. It helps boost their brain functionality, because once the body now starts burning the excessive fat, it helps to generate more energy that is needed for the brain to function at its best. Then we also have ketogenic diet recommended for those people that have some kind of conditions like epilepsy, just like I mentioned at first, epilepsy, asthma disease that affects older adults, and those are those kind of people that ketogenic diet is for. It's not for you, it's for those people that have problem with weight gain. They have some women with PCOS, people with type 2 diabetes, medical conditions, and some with mental issues. Those people that should not even try the ketogenic diet are people with kidney diseases. It's dangerous to go on a ketogenic diet. So if somebody is recommending that for you, please make them understand that you have an underlying disease, which could be a kidney disease. So it's dangerous for you to go on a ketogenic diet. And then another set of people that ketogenic diet is not for is for pregnant women. You are pregnant and you are saying you want to lose weight. You are now trying to go on ketogenic diet. You are eating less carbohydrates. You are consuming more fat. You are putting yourself at the risk of some other conditions that might cause complications. to your pregnancy. Then for some people that might be under some kind of medications, because for some people, when they start undergoing this ketogenic diet, they tend to have some gaps in their diet need, in the sense that they might start lacking some necessary minerals, the lack of carbohydrates that is needed for some essential activities in the body. And so once they start having this gap in diet, it tends to affect their physical health overall. So this is the more reason why you need to check with your doctor before you go on a ketogenic diet. Examples of food that are included in ketogenic diet are proteins like egg, chicken, beef, fish. Those are moderate proteins. Then healthy fat like your avocado, coconut oil, castor oil, all of that. Then we have carbohydrates, like low carbohydrates, like you would want to substitute rice, substitute sugary food, substitute flour for oats. For whole food, also want to include vegetables, non-starchy vegetables. Remember that starch is also a constituent of sugar in it, so you would also want to substitute starchy vegetables for non-starchy vegetables like cabbage, spinach, lettuce, and all of that. And then you would also want to avoid fruits. Yes, you would also want to avoid fruit, especially citric fruits. They are not included in ketogenic diet. That's why those people that ketogenic diet are recommended for, your healthcare professional would refer you to nutritionists that would help you draft out how you are to combine your meals that gives you the quantity of fat that is needed for your body to use of the fat as ketones, and then you get to see the results. So the bottom line is that ketogenic diet is not for everyone. It is for specific people, and this is why you should always check with your doctors any form of advice, especially on diets you might be getting from anyone. I hope you were able to learn something today. See you next week.